Ghosts, ghouls, spirits. It's all just a bunch of mumbo jumbo, right? Right?
Tonight, we're here with three voices you'll recognize, two who have played on the show before, one who has not. Let's start with Mary Frances.
Hello.
Who are you playing tonight?
I will be playing Moxie, a 13-year-old Cathar. Cathars are, as the name implies, cat creatures. I'm tall for my age, and I'm kind of angsty. What all information do you want me to give about my character?
What is your type?
I am a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Okay. That is my type. I'm a troublemaker.
And we are also here with Nikki Smatters, not playing Carp today.
I'm not Carp. Can't promise there will not be any paranoia. I am playing Shrelby Wren, a 13-year-old Umbaran, which I can never remember.
What's your type?
A popular kid.
Okay.
She's very stylishly cloaked, and she has wavy white hair.
All right. And last but not least, we're here with Nikki Croc, who is hiding behind a sheet of paper.
It's fine. I'm fine.
How do you like playing RPGs?
It's okay, I guess.
Okay.
It's not my favorite thing, but it's not my least favorite thing either.
Okay.
So on a scale from having nails embedded under your fingernails to hugging a unicorn, where does it fall on that spectrum?
Smack dab in the middle.
Wow.
It's
This will get your GM confidence.
the on-the-fly storytelling makes me anxious. I love the narrative of it. I love the storytelling, but having to come up with quick answers is really difficult for me. But I think with Mark, Nikki, and Mary Frances,
And the magic of editing.
and all of us working as a team, I think it'll be a little bit easier for me.
Right.
I love the humor of the podcast, and I think the stories are great. I just prefer to be behind the scenes.
Well, today's going to be spooky, but hopefully it won't make you feel anxious.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
If we get anxious, I'm just going to hold up this purple card.
Yeah, hold up your card.
And walk away. Eat
I
some
might
candy
be
corn.
holding up mine up to sniff quite a bit.
Okay.
I might be holding mine up because I got to fart real bad or something.
I'm leaving that in.
Feel free.
Uh-huh.
I have no shame.
And who are you playing today?
I'm playing Mirla Wren, a.k.a. Mimi Wren. I'm a 10-year-old Umbaran. I'm actually Shrelby's little sister.
Shelby? I'll never be able to hear that without laughing.
And I'm a weirdo.
Okay. So, as listeners can tell from the way we were talking about things, we're not playing Star Wars by Fantasy Flight Games today. We are playing Tales from the Loop, which is a really fun role-playing game that tells stories that are sort of in the line of Stranger Things or E.T., and they're typically set in the 80s. You ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
When will my counterparts know my backstory and things like that? Like, is that going to be something that's just revealed as we get to know each other? But
You're all friends.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I would assume that you're friends.
We're in the same year
And
at
you're
school.
kinda
Yeah,
Well,
we're the
tell
same
me
year.
about
Okay.
yourself again.
Yeah, so I'm a troublemaker, but but I'm not.
Ooh, but you're good friends with the popular kid.
I am. We're a weird relationship because I'm a troublemaker that everyone likes.
Oh, okay, so you're like...
Charismatic.
I'm a charismatic troublemaker. I am Moxie the cat.
So
You're also
Ferris
Zeke
Bueller.
from,
Oh, Ferris Bueller!
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
See, I do feel like that.
Mhm.
Your cat is also
Ferris Bueller.
So I have created my character and based it completely on Mark and Nikki's cat, Moxie, who is a mischievous little butt and is so cute and precious and adorable, and I adore her. She has this beautiful tortoise coat and giant green eyes that are too big for her head. Like,
That never close.
they never close. She doesn't even blink. I don't even know what's happening.
They just look like marbles that are placed there.
Giant
She's
marbles.
very awake
Yes.
all the time.
It's like she's always got some espresso in her veins.
Well, Ferris Bueller makes a lot of sense because I feel like you're Ferris, Nikki is Sloane, And I'm Cameron.
Oh my god.
I love Sloan.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is so true. So we're not the Breakfast Club.
No.
We're Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
You have the ranks in leadership too.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it all is coming together, guys.
I'm the weirdo sidekick.
So I am a troublemaker.
Yeah.
But so here's the thing. So I'm not the kind of troublemaker like the Breakfast Club troublemaker who's just a bully and has bad attitude and is trying to stick to the man all the time. I am a troublemaker who is just the class clown and being goofy and making funny jokes and stuff. But people like me and authority figures like me, even while they're correcting me or, you know, getting me in trouble, there's still kind of a good rapport there. Somehow they don't hate me. I don't burn the bridges. I have a thing about bullies.
Mm-hmm.
So I am the smallest in my litter at home. And my older siblings and dad, I take the brunt of all of their anger, rage, frustration, and all my older siblings pick on me, and so I get bullied a lot at home. So at school, if I see someone being a bully, I don't care if they're bigger than me or older than me or whatever, I can't take it. So I will step in and try and, you know, protect whoever's getting bullied.
So
Not always by attacking,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes just by being goofy and changing the subject and distracting them with humor and stuff like that, because, you know, I don't want to get punched in the face, but yeah, I get triggered by bullies.
Now that you've gone further into your character, do the Nickies want to go further into their characters?
Sure.
I did not have that much prepared.
You've got some stuff prepared though.
You want me to go next then?
I think I'm the only one who really flies by the seat of their pants on this.
No, I'm the one who flies by the seat of their pants the most.
Shelby and I's backstory is interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
So if you've listened,
Yes. What is our backstory? Tell the listeners our backstory.
Shelby and Mirla, aka Mimi,
Mhm.
are the daughters of Stasis, who you may know from our Stasis and Trask episodes.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Wow. Pretty much everybody calls me Mimi except for my dad.
Mhm.
I don't mean to like jump into the dark stuff real quick, but our mom passed away when I was really young. I don't remember her at all, and dad got remarried. And our stepmom is not super interested in being a mom. So we feel like our dad is just kind of really distracted by his job and is not around a lot. So the two of us are kind of on our own. Even though I give Shelby a hard time, I still look up to her and trust her. And our mom was a dancer. And so I've inherited some of her dance ability. And even though I'm kind of a loner and keep to myself within my own grade, I still really love to dance. And I guess that's how I'm express myself and try to be a part of the world through that.
So how do you view your relationship with Moxie?
Well, I don't hang out with her a ton just because we're in a different grade level.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, do you guys hang out a lot? Like,
We're good friends.
So,
Shirley and I are good friends.
It started because I was bullying somebody.
And I stepped in and won her over with some jokes and humor, and, you know, she got over it.
So I would assume that Moxie is over at our house a lot.
Yeah. So am I like the obnoxious friend of your older sister, or am I like, I feel like I'd be nice to you and stuff, like I don't think I'd be a jerk to you, but are you just like, am I old? You know what I mean? How when kids, anybody older, a year older than they are is like old. Am I that, or?
How old are you guys?
We're 13.
Okay. So not like a crazy.
No.
But definitely like two grades or 3 grades higher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you two...
Like you guys might even be in middle school and I'm in elementary school.
Right, totally.
Yeah.
So I think there's some... I'm probably like really interested in whatever you guys are doing.
Okay, cool. So you think it's cool to hang out with us?
Yes.
Okay, good. Sweet.
But you are like, why is this like younger sister hanging out all the time?
Okay, cool.
Like we want to go do our grown-up 13-year-old things.
Our adult things at 13.
I feel like knowing your family situation
Uh-huh.
and how Stasis Shelby and Mirla's dad feels about family, he would probably consider you to be part of his family.
Okay. And I like that because
Yeah.
my home life is not great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anything
Oh,
more
I
about
guess-
Shelby?
Wait, am I going into her
I don't know that makes a ton
drive
of
or
sense.
anything? Or
What?
Yeah.
Because
that's
he's
kinda
like kind of
cool.
an absent father.
Right.
But he kind of runs an open house.
Right. If we go into his episodes, he's constantly talking about his family and trying to get off work, but he can never get off work.
Okay.
So his heart is to be at home.
Yeah.
His heart motivation would be at home,
But
he just
he got laid off from his previous job. He's really needs to keep this job.
Do I need to alter what I said about him then? Because I said he was like an absent father and he was... Did I say he was distracted by work?
well that
I think
would
you
be
said he was always at work. But
I feel like from a
that's-
10-year-old's perspective, that's what reality would be.
Okay.
So I think it fits.
Oh, and like being exposed to dance means that I'm hanging out with like kids from a lot of different age ranges
Mhm.
anyway.
Mhm. And all different schools.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Gungans.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of everyone. Got anything else to say about Shelby?
Oh, I guess if we're going over our like
Can I be like
drives-
the creative weirdo, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, and that's something that you really like about me is I'm also artistic and I like to draw.
This is me.
I do a lot of
It's an audio
graffiti art. I do a lot of graffiti art,
Mm-hmm.
and my art is like I like to tell stories with it, and I like to transform the weak people that I have seen get bullied and stuff. In my art, I like to transform them into like superheroes to kind of reimagine the person they could be when they grow up.
Okay.
So it's like prophetic art.
I'm Steve from Stranger Things,
Steve the Hair Harrington.
But you haven't even seen the later Stranger Things
No,
where
you're
Steve gets
Sloan,
better.
but I know this.
We can all be a lot of different
Okay.
people.
That's
She's a
true.
popular kid who's a little bit smarter than she lets on. That's her
Okay.
story.
Oh.
Moxie and Shelby are walking home from school with Mimi in tow,
Dancing behind us.
dancing behind.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Just twirling.
The people who watch Bob's Burgers just envision Jimmy Jr. like
Yeah.
smooth grooving down the road
Uh-huh.
behind him.
Love it.
The three of you live in Little Onderon. Not the nicest neighborhood on Coruscant. Not the worst. Lately, lots of the old properties are getting bought by big corporations who are moving apartments in. Something Moxie would be interested in. There are some artist studios that are cropping up here and there in the old warehouses. And it's about a 15-minute walk from your school back to your homes.
It's getting gentrified. So
It is
there's a lot of breweries.
Yes.
Couple
we-
condos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we live in like a cul-de-sac, or like what's our
That
our
works.
houses right next door to each other?
Sure.
I really
yeah.
enjoy the thought of a cul-de-sac on Coruscant.
Yeah.
I think it's kinda
Maybe that's your connection, is that like
Your neighbors.
we're neighbors.
That works.
yeah.
She still stopped me from
I
bullying somebody, though.
that still happens.
Well, that's
School.
how she feels like she has
Right.
authority over you. She feels
Oh,
like,
she doesn't though.
she feels like she has.
Do I?
Maybe. Never
No.
mind.
Well, it's more of us. It's. I'm
That
not,
she can call you out for being.
Oh yeah. She
Yeah.
can call me
Right.
out.
I have confidence in. I have enough confidence in the relationship.
She's like my grand vizier.
Anywho, back to Mark.
We're on the cul-de-sac.
It's the middle of fall, one day before the galactic holiday, Halloween.
I was trying to think of how you could tell the seasons are changing.
I was
Because
trying to
there's
think.
no trees. I'm like,
Temperature.
Shortening days.
Programmed
wait,
temperature.
so they can like climate control the whole planet,
Yeah,
and
they
they
do
just
climate
make it
control
winter
the whole-
and winter, and they
Yeah, it's scheduled
freeze
winter.
everybody.
Yeah. I mean, it's not
another
that
symbol
bad.
of okay, the carp's coming out. That's just another symbol of oppression by the government. I'm just saying.
I have to agree with that. That's one carpism that I'm on board with.
Please continue.
So the three of you are walking along, and so what's the order? Probably be you two up front,
Mhm.
talking about stuff with Mimi in the back,
Mm-hmm.
dancing.
Proven.
Mm-hmm.
Probably have your eyes closed, just feeling the rhythm,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel somebody shove you from behind.
Ah!
Do you have any response to
Oh, I guess we whirl around.
the outcry?
Oh, what? What's going on?
The three of you see the school bully, Bobbis,
Oh,
standing
you're in your
there.
element already.
Bobbis is a Sullustan. He's bigger than everyone, which is weird for a Sullustan.
He's been held back a few grades.
He's been held back a few grades. What are you three dorks doing here?
Oh, hey Bobby, how's it going,
It's
man?
Bobbis, not Bobby.
Oh, oops.
I'm
think I riled
processing
him up
having
already.
been called a dork, which I've never
Did I
been called in my
fall
life.
or did I just get shoved or?
You want to roll?
Sure.
I guess I should be protective.
We're
That's how
gonna...
sisters work, right? I'm an
Yeah,
only
and-
child.
Yes.
I'm probably not going to have the right mindset.
So you guys have like a nice sister relationship, but even if you had like animosity towards each other, you would still feel like you had to. It's one of those things where like, I can pick on my sister, but if anybody else touches her, I'm gonna cut you.
Okay.
Like, so
I've got bobby pins.
So you're going to do a move roll.
Okay.
So you take the number that's next to body and the number that's next to move, add them together.
Are there boosts?
That's how many dice you get.
I get 3 dice.
3 dice.
There's no boosts?
You need a 6 to succeed.
What is my success? What am I after?
You're after not falling
A
over.
6.
Okay. Well, I am pretty graceful.
Yeah.
it's true. You could just pirouette out
Unfortunately for a weirdo, move is not one of your strong suits. But you got a 6. So Bobbis comes along and shoves you.
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like?
I take one giant step forward and kind of like pinwheel my arms, but I correct my gravity and save myself from falling on my face. And I just kind of whip around and have my angry eyes on.
Mm-hmm.
it. So Shrelby and I hear what's happening up front. We whirl around, and I just kind of try to distract Bobbis from him continuing to make Mimi his target.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of try to, get his attention away from the small little one. And what are you
I
doing?
grab Mimi. I kind of dust her off.
Even though she didn't fall.
Oh. Well, still.
You just pat her down, make sure she's still
Yeah.
intact.
And make sure she's not on a wire. Yeah, I get her away. I just take you by the shoulders and
Move her
sort of-
behind us, maybe.
Yeah, maneuver.
And
her
I'm just like,
behind you.
I'm kind of huffy,
specifically.
but I'm also happy to defer. I'm just like growling.
So you're behind us, but you're like peeking around, like giving.
Yeah, I'm
Death
happy
glare.
to be
Stank eye.
like I'm happy that we have the number advantage.
Right.
You don't have the number advantage for long,
Uh-oh.
as Bobbis's 2 chumps come along.
Are they big chumps?
Are they little chumps?
Makes a difference.
How chumpy are they?
Mm-hmm.
One of them is a scrawny Rhodian,
Okay.
who you know is named Rigo. The other one's Dorf.
Dwarf.
D-O-R-F.
So we've got Bobbis, Dorf, and who?
Rigo.
Rigo.
Dorf is a Herglek, and he's actually a bit bigger than Bobbis,
Jeez.
but a lot dumber.
Oh, well, that's fair.
He's a grunt.
Okay.
So the 3 of them sort
The
of...
skinny guy I'm picturing is Smithers.
Sure. They approach the 3 of you. And what are you 3 dorks doing here?
Oh, hey, we were just on our way home from school. What are you guys up to?
You know you're supposed to walk the other way. We
Oh.
walk this way.
I don't think we were aware of any restrictions about what side of the street we could walk on.
I just roll my eyes and start dragging Mimi behind me.
Hey, I saw that. Don't you roll your
Condescend.
eyes at me.
What are you gonna do about it?
What am I going to do about it? Come over here and see what I'm going to do about it.
I would like to do a contact check.
Yeah.
To see if I know someone that they're afraid of, and I
Uh-huh.
can name drop. And hey, if you could kind of do a
I don't
hey.
think you have to do a check for that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
I should be
So
the
you know
one
somebody.
who they fear.
Oh hey.
What?
So guys, I really.
Shrelby, tell him.
Oh
Is that
sorry.
my voice? Can that be my voice?
Yeah,
Can
sure.
be.
Yeah, Shrelby. Tell him who's boss.
Oh, yes, be that voice. So guys, I would really hate for things to get nasty here because I got a good friend on the clone trooper force, and I'd hate to have to call him.
Tell him, Moxie.
Thanks, Mimi. Thanks, man.
I don't care about clones. You think do they come around here? My dad could beat up the clones.
Well, I don't really think that's the point. The point is that they could arrest you. Have a lovely day, gentlemen. Bye!
You notice the place that you are. You're in front of one of the houses that was recently purchased by Future Forward Galactic, the company that's been coming around and buying all the property around here and putting up condos.
Gentrifying everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is the only one on the block so far. They call it the Bogdown House, after the people who used to live here. The Bogdowns were kind of weird, but they were the first in the neighborhood to leave. And Bobbis goes up to Shrelby, and I think Bobbis could easily push Shrelby aside.
What would be like? Does he do that?
Yeah, he does.
So what's like I feel like she would be a slapper.
Yeah.
She seems like a slapper and maybe like a stomper. Yeah.
Do a 1-2 smack stomp on
Like
the toes
yeah,
kind of thing.
like a smack across the face and a stomp on the toes.
I like that.
I want you to do a...
Open-handed. She's got rings on.
You turn.
I turned him around.
You turned him at the first sign of trouble.
I turn him around.
I want you to do a force check against him.
Okay.
And since there are 3 of them, I want you to get 2 successes.
Okay. I don't have any force.
So what's your body score?
3.
3, so you're rolling 3 dice.
So Shelby got shoved.
Yeah. So Shrelby's
Shrelby
trying to
got
get...
shoved.
Shelby
They're
got
trying
shoved.
to push her
Shrelb.
aside because they want to grab you.
Why me?
Why are they still after Mimi?
Because they're mean.
But I thought
They're mean to me.
I just thought I told them they were just gonna leave.
They're
Do I
mean.
roll these 3? I'm used to like a 6-foot space around me.
Of awe.
Mm-hmm.
Your aura.
Mm-hmm. 7, 10.
Nope, it's individual numbers.
Oh, it's individual numbers?
2, 3, 5.
Are you sure it's
So nothing.
individual number?
Yep.
Wait, so you have to
You
get
had
a
to
6
have
for
2
anything
sixes.
to... okay, I could.
So they...
This is the easiest dice system
Yep.
yet.
Yep. They push around Shrelby and they grab Mimi. And they look at the 2 of you and they say, you know what? I got an idea. The 3 of you, you stay in this house tonight. You can walk on whatever street you want.
What's to stop me from doing that anyway?
Can I just be like wriggling and yelling like, "You brute! You dummy!
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You clodhopper!
Hey.
You son of a gun dart!"
I don't know what
You
that
nerf
third one
herder.
means, but I don't like it.
Okay, Mimi. It's okay. Everything's
Wait.
gonna be fine, guys. Everything's gonna be fine.
This is where we need our list of Star Wars curse words.
I don't know
Kark
if you
and-
kids would say that many Star Wars curse words, or
Hey,
would the
I'm a-
popular kid.
Hey, watch it,
Criff's
Mark,
the
or
best
else we
one.
will
Criff?
bit slap you.
I already
Criff.
slapped him. I already Criffin slapped him.
You bit slapped him?
So
Were you gonna
where
say
are we at
something?
right now? No.
In the middle of a residential place, about 5-minute walk from your home.
So we're in front of the, what is it? The Clodhopper house?
The Bogdone house.
We're in
The
front
old
of the
Bogdone house.
We're in front of the Bogdone house. And Bobbis,
Bobbis.
I wanted to say Brisbane. I don't know. I'm just making up my own names for things.
Bobbis.
Bobbis has just said that he'll leave us alone if we stay the night in the Bogdone house.
He's
Is he
like
just gonna, like,
chuckling to
camp
himself a little
out
bit.
On the porch the entire time to
This
make
is
sure
a
we
great
stay
idea.
there? Or what?
Yeah, like how is he gonna know?
If we just leave.
Right.
Because that's what Shelby's
Are you asking
thinking.
him that?
No. Shelby's thinking, I'm just...
What's to keep us from just being
Yeah,
like,
just-
okay, and going in and then going out again?
These idiots will be at home for dinner and then we'll just leave.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're
Yeah.
not asking him anything.
No.
You're just thinking that.
Right.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. You should know by now that whatever I say out loud, I'm thinking inside.
None of your words are ever actually said.
Why do you want us to stay in this house?
Because it's haunted.
Oh, is that
You can't
it?
make us do anything.
Oh, can't I? And he picks you up off the ground.
And you start like just smacking on his
I want to make like
punchy sounds. Yeah, exactly.
And I guess I'm following along, just like kicking him in the seat of his pants.
No, you aren't. You
Am I not?
did not
you
succeed
failed.
on your check. You know,
For
You're not-
slapping him.
you're not doing a good job of it. Whatever you're trying to do. He's got his 2 other bullies with him. He's
Okay. Well, let it be noted that I'm at least trying.
you tried.
I tried.
Okay, Bobbis, put Mimi down. It's fine. Just
No.
all right.
I feel like for a troublemaker, you're being very placating.
I know you were.
Well, the whole point
You
is
should be,
that
like,
I'm not.
What is the
escalating.
trouble
I don't
that
want
you
to get.
make?
I don't want anyone to get beat up. That's the whole point.
Mhm.
Is to placate. Think Ferris Bueller. He's not throwing punches. So, and I don't. They can overpower us, and I don't want anyone to go away getting hurt. So I want to be able to talk my way out of it, which is my pride. So I would like to do a pride point to talk my way out of this.
You only get 1. One of you 2 should give me a comprehend.
One of.
I don't have any
us
rank
two?
in comprehend.
Comprehend. Hang on. What is?
What's your
Oh,
mind?
mine. I have 1 in comprehend and. Oh, I got a couple of 6s.
Okay, so you got 6s.
I got 3 6s. Do I get?
The way it works
success?
here, you get your 1 success, and then you use the other 6s like you use advantages.
Okay.
So
I can't just save them for later.
yeah, the reaction that he gave to Moxie mentioning the clones, he had a reaction to it. It wasn't just like him saying, oh, my dad could beat up a clone.
We're gonna tell the clones on you.
He had a reaction to her saying that, basically. You remember back, his dad got arrested by the clones.
So he has
Yeah.
Fear.
of the clones.
Yeah, and he probably knows that Moxie knows a clone.
Mm-hmm.
And this is probably why he's going after the three of you.
Okay, so this is like a revenge thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take a different tack because he's not seeing reason. So I would like to do a...
What was your success, Nikki? What did you do?
Yeah, what did I accomplish?
You
I scared him.
learned some stuff about him.
Oh, I
Yep,
learned
that
that,
was
so
a
now I have to
comprehend.
put it into practice.
Yeah. Alright, so
Is
Shrelby knows some things.
okay. So he totally got arrested by the clones last year because he was
Joyriding?
yeah,
So
he stole a speeder and went joyriding, and the clones got him, and so he's been arrested by them before.
Hey, you two don't get to talk about my dad.
We don't even need to talk about your dad because we have enough stupidity standing before us right now. And I'm going to do a charm check so that he takes it as a joke and thinks it's kind of funny that I'm insulting him, and drops Mimi and lets Mimi come run behind us. So
Roll
I'm doing
a
a charm check. I have 2 rank in charm.
And charm goes along with.
Heart.
And what's your heart?
4.
So 6 dice.
I
My
have
Walkman.
2 6s.
Okay, so yeah, he can't help himself. The stupid thing is a good joke because you're obviously talking about his 2 henchmen.
Right.
Oh. And he drops Mimi, and he says, "But you're still gonna go in the house tonight."
So Mimi, he drops you, and what do you do? Oomph. But do you stand next to him still, or run around behind us?
Scamper
or-
behind us again.
Yes.
Okay, good.
She scampers.
Mhm.
All right, so now
I'm
we got
a
Mimi
scamper.
safe. All right, so you want us to go spend the night in this haunted, I use air quotes, mansion? And then what? You'll leave us alone for good?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll leave you alone.
How do we know you'll hold up your end of the deal?
I just will.
All right, well, that's convincing.
This is 12-year-old logic.
Sure. Well, give us a moment there, Bobbis and friends. So, Shrubby, what do you think? Clearly, these guys are totally stupid, but they could beat our brains out. So, just say we'll go along with it?
Fine, let's just go in there, but we're not staying more than an hour because I'm not missing heights and depths again. It is a season finale.
Okay.
Fine, let's just go inside.
And how are they even gonna know that we stay there? All
They
night
won't because
anyway?
they're stupid.
You say that a little bit too loud.
He still thinks you're talking about his 2 henchmen. He
Guys,
chuckles a little.
I think this is a really bad idea.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
okay.
It's so spooky.
We'll be back in time for our soaps.
We're not actually gonna stay the night there, Mimi. It'll all be okay, alright? Alright, fine. We've agreed.
We'll just wait. We'll just wait inside the front room until they're gone.
Exactly. Alright, so, Shrubby, you want to tell them that we'll do their stupid dare?
I feel like it's a little below her dignity to.
Do you want to send me out to shake hands?
You'll be our ambassador.
Fine, we'll do your stupid dare. Not like I really get anything out of it.
Fine. Meet us here in 2 hours.
I thought we were staying overnight.
Yeah, it's not night yet.
So why
We
are
just
we
got
meeting
out
you
of
in
school.
2 hours?
Because it's still
Because it'll be
daytime.
night in 2 hours.
So wait, overnight is 2
Rigo, what
hours?
time is it?
No,
It's 6.
nighttime starts in 2 hours.
Oh, so we're allowed to go home first.
Right.
Well, that's stupid. Why would I come back if we're going home first?
Well, it's in our neighborhood. They're like, we're just 2 doors away from our house, right?
You can see it.
Yeah, we're at
It's
the
on the-
beginning of
yeah.
our cul-de-sac.
I feel like if I were to go home, I would just like eat dinner and go to bed and watch my show.
Is this like an opportunity for us to gather supplies or something?
If you need to.
Use the bathroom.
You don't want to have to pee in a haunted house.
No.
You don't know if the plumbing still works.
You don't know what'll go down in that
Or
situation.
works against you.
It's like,
This is stupid.
they're
Why don't we
stupid,
just
Shelby.
go home and watch our shows and have dessert? Like, what's to keep us going back here?
Well, it's okay. We'll try to get out of it. It's okay. Just tell them we'll do it and then see what happens. Very well, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. We'll see you in 2 hours. And while we're away, you know what I would like from you to make sure you hold up your end of the bargain is
What?
a written contract saying you will leave us alone.
I think we should be getting more out of this. Let's negotiate.
Yeah.
Why did I do the Valley Girl voice? Let's
Because
negotiate.
you look up to me.
That's right.
Ask for more than free passage.
And you have to stop bullying everyone in the school.
Yeah, I don't care about that. What you have to do,
But we can have more than just
you
one
have to
thing.
buy our lunches every day for a month if we do this.
No.
Then why would we do this?
No.
I see very little to gain from this.
We've got the high ground in this situation.
Well,
We're on an even surface.
It's very level here.
He looks back at the scrawny little Rhodian and at the towering Herglick to his left. We clearly have the high ground in this situation.
and I know my pal Gusto, the clone trooper's route, and I know that as long as we can stall him here for another 10 minutes or another 5 minutes, he's his route goes past our neighborhood.
That would be a contact check.
Yeah, it would be. I have 1 rank in contact and 4 rank in heart.
Okay.
I have 1-6.
Okay. So yeah, in about 5 minutes, a clone patrol is going to go by.
And I know that, so I lean over to Shrelby real quick. Shrelby, if we can keep him talking for 5 more minutes, my pal Gusto will be here and we can call him over and scare these guys into leaving us alone. So keep talking.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't want to. This is stupid. I just want to go home and watch my show.
They
I don't
can-
know why we're still here.
They can literally beat us all up.
Fine.
So you two are whispering, and Bobbis is sort of like leaning in, trying to hear it. And he leans back and sort of scrunches up his face and says, "We'll see you in 2 hours. Let's go, guys." And the 3 of them start walking in the opposite direction, towards where you know their houses are.
Okay.
We could just go to their houses and tell their parents.
Well, his dad got
Or send your friend to
arrested,
do
so I don't know. I don't know if Gusto's not really my errand boy, so I wouldn't feel right about that.
What's the point of having a clone trooper friend if you're not going to use them to do clone trooper stuff?
Well, we're friends because he arrested me one time, so I don't know how much I can bank on that friendship for, him. He's not my lackey.
Come on, Mimi. Well, at least eat dessert anyway.
So the 3 of you head to your homes. What is Shrelby and Mimi's home like?
I
I
guess.
think it's nice.
Yeah, like standard middle class. American middle class, not British middle class. But it's just like your average cul-de-sac home.
So what does Shrelby do when she gets home?
Just kind of, I toss my backpack in a corner and make myself a sandwich. I'm still not convinced that we
Mhm.
have to go back to this house.
What is Mimi doing at
Flip
home
on the TV.
when you get home? I think your dad is there. This is like the 1 hour a day you see your dad before he has to go work the nights at the Golden Gundark.
I ask him, well, if Shrelby's making sandwiches, or a sandwich, I kind of give her big sad eyes to see if she'll make me and Dad a sandwich too. And then I go over and I ask him, hey Dad, do you want to watch what's the Star Wars version of MTV?
Oh
Is there like a Cribs for the MTV?
maybe MHN,
MHN.
Music Hollow Network.
Music Hollow Network.
Does that seem right?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
guessing that the stepmom is outside trying to catch the last sun
Yeah.
rays. She's sunbathing in the backyard.
Is she
Which is
very tan?
really funny because you're miles under buildings, but she's still doing it.
She's trying real hard. She's
Yeah.
got like a
She's-
really big sheet of tinfoil.
So she's kind of trashy and is like thinking that this is what the fancy people do, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And so she's just trying to.
She's an Umbaran too, right?
I feel like she's a human.
Okay, because
I
I'm like an Umbaran can't tan that
No,
much.
they don't do
just
sun.
burn. We just burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your skin is like literally white.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like not
So-
pale, but white.
The planet that your family is from is pretty much always dark.
Yeah.
Dad's like getting ready for work, but I'm still like, hey, do you want to watch some Music Hollow Network with me before you go to work?
Well, we have a few minutes. I can watch some TV.
Wait, so he's Canadian?
I'm just trying to... He has a very distinct way of talking.
Are you trying to copy that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it justice at all.
I hand them sandwiches.
Thanks, Shelby.
Thanks, Shrelby.
Whatever.
See what's on the tube.
Wait, is it a literal tube here?
There's a tube on top of a table, and he goes over and flicks it on, and a screen appears of it.
Yes.
Yeah, holographic TV screen appears above it.
It's like mid-range quality too.
Mm-hmm. It's not that big.
Should we tell him that we have to go to this haunted house for no good reason? And he was just like, "Oh, that sounds
Yes,
fun."
that sounds fun.
Guess what, Dad?
What?
Bobbis is making us go to a haunted house for the night. He's not even gonna buy us sandwiches for the month.
You're just really into sandwiches.
She's obsessed.
It
Well,
seems
that
like the
sounds
most
fun.
80s lunch food possible.
Fluffernutter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you two have fun. I gotta go head off to
Dad,
work.
I don't wanna.
If
I
I
thought
put,
you were gonna watch MHN with me.
we watched it for a couple minutes.
The new music hour barely started.
Well, I just got the promotion, and I really gotta put the time in.
Fine.
I'm a front door boy now.
I said fine.
Maybe someday you two can visit me up at work.
Sure.
Boring.
Ask your mom if she can bring you.
Mom!
Our mom is dead.
That's not our mom!
At that, he looks pretty sad.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Shelby feels savvy.
Edit out the meanness.
We weren't just mean to our widower father.
Well, you're allowed to feel
yeah.
anger because he's not
Yeah.
around.
He-
You're just
he-
lashing out.
Tries to do his best for
Aww.
the two of you. And as far as he knows, your stepmom is doing a great job. But
He is unaware of how
yeah.
neglectful she is.
yeah, on that, what's happening over at Moxie's house?
So I wave goodbye to Shelby and Mimi as, good night, guys. See you in a couple hours. Bye, Moxie. Bye, Mimi. And I go to the house next door and walking up the sidewalk to the front door, and there couldn't be a starker contrast between two yards. Shelby and Mimi's house, the lawn's mown.
It's pristine.
It's pristine. The
Who does it,
fences
though?
are
Who mows
painted. Well,
I feel like I used to mow it.
your
Mhm.
your stepmom probably makes you mow it.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah, I hate doing it though.
It keeps you grounded.
It's when I
Keeps
am
you humble.
grounded.
Yeah. But then I go to my lawn and there's like rusted tricycles in the front lawn. The grass is, 5 feet tall, and broken furniture, and the front porch is kind of crooked, and there's like a hole in the deck and everything, and the paint is peeling, and it just looks like a sad, sad house. So I walk up and I open the door, and it's just mayhem inside.
As you open it up, your oldest brother walks out past you. He's got his leather jacket on. See you later, Mox, and he runs up to his convertible and hops in and drives off.
His girlfriend's
Probably-
in the passenger seat.
Yeah, he's probably got a date.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, oh, okay. Bye, Mifflin.
Mifflin.
My oldest brother's name is Mifflin. Bye, Mifflin. I'm a little weirded out that he said bye to me without like accompanying it with a punch to the arm or something, but I just go with it. So I walk inside, close the door behind me, and my goal is to get upstairs without any altercations because my 13 other siblings are just running around like crazy in the house. My brother's playing drums in the basement, another brother's on the electric guitar in the dining room, and the TV's at full
You'd
blast.
think they'd form a band.
You would think so, but we don't get along enough for that. There's MHN blasting in the living room.
Are you the only girl?
Yes.
Mhm.
And I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
So I scurry through the house and run upstairs, get to my room safely, and close the door behind me. My door has a do not disturb sign on it and a keep out triangle on my front door. So I close the door and I'm in my room, and I kind of lean back against the door, breathing deeply because I was just so relieved that I made it without anybody seeing me. I know that we're spending the night in the Bogdan house because Bobbis is threatening us to, but I secretly have always wanted to go inside that house. I've heard the rumors about it being haunted, and I love a good adventure and a fun story to tell later. So I kind of feel like Bobbis threatening us to go in there was like not really a bad thing. I'm kind of okay with it. So I pull out a duffel bag and I put my lucky spray paint in there and a flashlight, an extra sweater, and just other things, some rope, anything else that I think might be useful for us that night.
Before long, you hear, over all the other sounds in your house, rocks being thrown at your window.
So I run to my window and I look down and there I see
Dorf, the Herglick, the big bully.
So I throw up my window and I was like, "Hey, Dorf, how's it going?
It's time.
I haven't even had my dinner yet, man."
Better hurry.
Oh, for Pete's sake. What a troglodyte. Be down in a minute, sweetie. I say mockingly and I close my window.
And before long, Mimi and Shrelby hear their doorbell. Dad's already gone.
Dumb human mom.
Where's our stepmom?
Yeah. She might be my favorite character so far.
The stepmom?
Yeah.
She's putting her hair in curlers.
Yes.
Yeah, and watching HHN.
Home shopping?
Home Hollow Network, yeah.
Home Hollow Network.
HHHN. Yeah. Home Hollow Network. It's the one where they just do
So homie, it's in the name twice.
Yeah, they fix up houses and turn old speeders into homes and
showcase buyers purchasing homes in the
exotic
fanciest
places. Yeah. Right.
Great.
Fanciest neighborhoods Coruscant has to offer.
Mm-hmm. The doorbell rings. It's probably the bullies.
I'm not scared, so I just go up and open it. My face, I'm still kind of eating my sandwich.
You see,
I feel like you've prepared a bag, but I haven't bothered to.
Comes barreling down the stairs with a duffel bag over her shoulder. Her giant black sweater is swirling around her body like a pair of bat wings. Runs past Shrelby, who's just about to open the door, and wrenches it open and says, "I'm ready."
I love Mimi.
You're so excited.
Bobbis, the Celestin bully, is there. He's got a couple feet on ya. You better be ready.
I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of nothing.
Should be. Where's Shrelby?
I'm leaning against.
He looks around. You ready to go?
She's genuinely considering just staying home and watching TV.
You're coming.
Are you gonna come into my house and make me?
Absolutely.
Come on,
my stepmom is right here.
Go have fun with your friends.
Great. I give her the worst teenager withering stare.
She doesn't see it.
Possible. It's reflected off the foil in her curlers. Oh my god, fine. And so I haven't prepared a backpack, but I just grabbed my school bag.
I
might as well do my homework.
As you head out and the door closes behind you, you catch the beginning notes of Heights and Depths.
What? And I shout for my stepmother to record it for me, but I know she won't. I'll just
okay, honey.
Don't call me honey.
Okay, sweetie.
Better.
The six of you meet on the corner between Moxie's house and the Wren house. You all ready?
Well, we are, but I think you are forgetting to give us something.
Yeah, where's our lunch money?
Oh, Dorf, get that sheet of flimsy. He pulls out a plastic sheet of paper that says, "You get the side of the street."
Wait, does that mean you can't come on our side of the street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moxie, write that down.
Well, he's giving us this.
I feel like
his writing.
Moxie would be very excited about this prospect because it means that you can tell all of the bullied kids that they can walk home now.
Right. Oh, totally. So
because if you own that side of the street, you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for...
I didn't care about the lunch money. That was what Shrelby really wanted.
That's all I'm in it for.
But I wanted them to give us back our side of the street. So I'm pretty thrilled. I kind of chuckle at the poor spelling because YEWGIT YUR.
She made Dorf write it.
Is it a valid contract if there's all these errors?
Well, they signed it with an X, so I'm gonna say it's official.
It's got a little
an X.
BB.
Bobbis.
For Bobbis.
KBB.
It's Bobbis.
Whatever you say, BB. So we're just kind of chuckling, and I'm excited and not really scared to go do this. I think it's going to be a fun adventure. And I got the contract out of it, so I put it safely in my duffel bag. Like, kind of, ta-ta, gentlemen, we'll see you in the morning.
Just like a troublemaker would.
No,
Just start skipping up the steps.
we're coming with you.
Whoa,
What?
whoa. Time out.
We cannot be spending the night in a house with boys. We're not allowed to have boys over.
And also, not to be rude, but definitely to be rude, y'all stink.
Is
So
this
you're
just
saying-
like your guy's weird way of getting us to go on a date with you?
Oh my god, they have a crush on us? Ew!
No. You all are saying this as you approach this
Yeah.
house.
Right.
You're just
And-
protesting it.
Rigo, the Rhodian, is walking ahead of you. Bobbus and Dorf are behind you. And Rigo opens up the door and gestures in for you three to enter.
So we rush in as quickly as possible and close the door before they can follow.
Yeah, and then you hear laughs on the other side of the door and a chain.
Complicates things a bit.
That's stupid. We can just break out a window.
Have fun tonight.
You guys, I know I said I wasn't scared of anything, but I'm pretty spooked out.
It's okay, Mimi. I think we're about to have the best night ever.
Are you sure, Moxie?
Well, I brought us sandwiches and my flashlight and matches and rope and a book about ghost hunting, so I really think we're set.
I brought us a book about my science homework.
Oh, okay, well, maybe there's some science
Maybe
of
we can do a fun group activity of my homework.
paranormal activity in there.
What
maybe?
does Mimi and Shrubby's dad do?
He works for the hut at the casino.
He's a bellhop.
He guards the front door.
Sorry.
Shrubby
I'm
probably
just
thinks he's a
wondering-
bellhop.
I'm wondering what's in Mimi's bag that she brought.
That's a good question.
What is in Mimi's bag that she brought?
I wondered
Did she
if.
grab her dad's stuff? Is there a blaster in there?
Oh my gosh.
Well,
y-
that's what
she
I was
wanna-
wondering.
Yeah.
Like if like Dad had a safe or something,
Probably.
and so Moxie's like, "Here's everything I brought," and Shelby like brings out a science book, and
Wait,
I'm
oh my god, you brought a gun?
no wait.
Yes. Yes, please.
Oh,
Mimi,
you are 10
Mimi-
years old!
sets her bag down on the floor next to the pile and unzips it, and like light starts shining from the inside of it, and her eyes light up, and there's like
cash?
no, there's a like the light from the blaster gun,
Okay.
like the safety
Why
light
is
is
it-
shining.
Whoa, Mimi, where'd that come from, girl?
It only stuns you guys.
Well,
Dad- Dad's gonna be
weapons
so
only at
mad.
the casino. It's his backup anyway.
well, worst comes to worst, we can use it on the goons outside to break our way out of here.
Why didn't we already do that?
Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't want to take a gun out on the street, you guys.
You have good instincts, Mimi.
I'm only 10.
Stop encouraging her!
Sorry. Guys, I think we're really starting this adventure off on the wrong foot. This is exciting. Let's go explore.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Coruscant Nights.
Thanks to Nikki, and Mary Frances for playing on these episodes. You can find Nikki Croc's artwork at nikkicrock.com. That's NICKICROCK.com. You can find Nikki Smetter's artwork at nikkismetters.com. That's NIKKISMETTERS.com.
Our music is by Mark Eberhardt.
You can find us on social media at Coruscant Night on Twitter, or you can email us at coruscantnightspod@gmail.com.
Love the podcast and want to show your support? You can leave us a review on your favorite podcatcher. You can buy us a coffee at ko-fi.com/Coruscant Nights, or you can visit us on Patreon.
Check it out at patreon.com/Coruscant Nights.
Hey, TC-44, could you get that? I'm busy watching the pod race. Thank
Oh,
you.
it would be my pleasure, Reggie. Oh my, what have we here? What wonderful costumes you're wearing. A rancor so scary. And aren't you the spitting image of Max Rebo? Oh, and you, sir. You make a splendid nerf herder, so scruffy looking. Hey! I do apologize. I thought it was a costume. I did not mean to offend. Oh, you want a treat? Well, have I got a treat for you. Who here likes galactic history? Well, those of you familiar with galactic history have heard of the Ember of Val. But for those of you who aren't, and I'm looking at you, sir, well, the Ember of Val was an ancient cult who worshipped the destructive power of the dark side of the Force. After being nearly wiped out by the Jedi for the dark side tendencies, the remaining Vala began celebrating Halloween. The Val dressed like their fallen warriors to celebrate their ancestors. They would ignite embers and place them in hollowed gourds, making lanterns to guide their spirits home, and leave out food offerings for the fallen. The nomadic Vala people later spread from their homeworld to all corners of the galaxy, bringing the night of Halloween with them. Now, as I am sure you are aware, the holiday has lost much of its original meaning, but is now celebrated on planets all across the galaxy. Young people like you dress up as their favorite characters from popular Hollow shows like Captain Codfish and Heights and Depths Jr., and wander their communities receiving candy from their neighbors.
Just give us the candy, mister.
Oh, you came here for candy? Well, I'm afraid I do not have any. Goodbye.
Well, that was a waste of time. Come on, kids, let's go.